What I have here is a piece of black locust. It's almost 4 inches thick and it's about 9 inches around. I just knocked the corners off. There's nothing special going on with here as far as bark or anything. So it's probably going to just end up a regular bowl, and I might see about turning this real thin. This is going quite well. I have a couple flat spots to turn away and we'll have a nice round shape. I'm going to pull the tailstock up a little bit. Use this flat carbide just to basically get the bottom flattened out. Pretty much only get dust going into that hard end grain in that direction. Well, I like the shape. I think I'll get my negative rake scraper, clean this up, finish the tenon, and we'll get it flipped around. And I actually find that, especially on this wood, I slowed it down from 1300 to 650, and I like the way it cuts. Okay, I could sand that, but I'm not going to, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be turning some of this away. I need to get the tenon down to the right size, then we'll get it flipped. Well, I got it turned around. Still not certain on this area right here. So, I think I probably should cut a little of this away, and maybe it'll look like I like it. I think it's going to look like I don't like it. I don't think I like it. Well, I tried. I could have just bandsawed that whole thing away, but I wanted to have a look at it, and I did. Alright, time to get it hollowed out. I don't think I need the tailstock support now. Got it going about 1300, almost 1400 RPMs. Oh, this is sure a lot harder than apple wood. Almost got matching sides there. This is just really a pretty effect here. But I am going to thin this out. And because it's so hard, I'm going to give myself a little start here. I do want to make a pretty thin bowl here. So I think I'll maybe shoot for around 3/16. My, that is hard. Okay, I'm going to sharpen up this hole gouge. Oh yeah. So what I like to do to establish the bottom of my bowl is I'll take usually the round carbide and I'll use it just to bore down in here, checking for the depth. Just to start with, and it looks like I have 7/16 to go. I'll use this tool to bore down into that depth, and then I'll have a place to go to and turn, still leaving stock out here, turning this edge and having some support. And I think that's probably pretty close. Another 1/8 of an inch. That leaves me with about a half on the bottom. And not really quite a half because I have a recess in there, so this is a good place to stop. Right there. Now I'll go back. It's pretty even. Save that. Get my scraper now, actually. I'll clean this up. That feels pretty good. I can sand that easily. So I've got to clear this out down to there. Alright, that's all I'm going to cut. So now I'm going to get in here, clean this up with the scraper. I'm going to do some sanding on it right now. Start with 80 grit. Slow it down to about 300. Sand's good. I'll do the rest of the sanding, and I guess we'll be back when it's time to put some finish on it. Okay, have this all sanded up, ready for some finish. I'm going to put some sanding sealer on it now. So that's what it's going to look like, and I think it's got some really nice grain. Come back when all the finish is on it, and we'll cut the tenon off. Okay, I've got this little locust bowl finished up. Now it's time to remove the tenon. See how it runs. Well, looks like it runs pretty good. Alright, I'm going to start out with a 3/8 bowl gouge and remove the bulk of the material. About 700 RPMs. Make sure I got enough pressure against it that it doesn't slip. Alright, I'm going to switch to my 3/8 swept back spindle gouge. I stopped the lathe and I looked at the little nub, and it was really hard and brittle feeling, and I just didn't trust it, so I took it out and put this down on a pad, and I just chiseled that nub off, and I've sanded it. I'll do a little more fine sanding and get some finish on it. Well, here is the finished Black Locust Bowl, and I turned it pretty thin. It's about an 1/8 inch wall thickness, and it's 7.5 inches in diameter at the top, and it's 2 3/4 inches tall, and the base is 4 5/8. What I really like is this black stripe here. There's one on both sides, and looking at it from the top where you see the white showing up, you'd almost think that it was just totally symmetrical, but this one is a real dark stripe, and this one is a skinnier one that dips down. I really like that effect that it gives. It's got its own look on each side. Depending on how you hold this bowl, the black shows up differently. I'm looking straight down like that. You can tell it's darker, but as you twist it, you see how dark that gets. And it depends which way you roll it. It just changes as you look at it, which I think is really nice in a piece of wood. There's a crack in the bottom. It runs along that darker area right there, and it was in there from the beginning. I think it was cracked while it laid there, but I like this piece of wood so much I put CA glue in before I finished turning it, and then sanded it. It seems pretty stable, but only time will tell on that. I finished this bowl with lacquer. I sprayed the lacquer on. I used my abrasive paste, and then I polished it with the polishing paste. I think that particular finish really helps the black make its little changes in colors depending on the light. I like it a lot. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And a special thanks to all my subscribers. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you're new to my channel and you feel so inclined, please consider subscribing. Thanks again, and until the next time, I'll see you later.